it is something that I had always wanted to do, help train dogs. I didn't have in mind CNIB or any organization. And the time was right when I got in touch with them and was offered this particular dog. So she came to me as a puppy, 8-9 weeks. And we started working for the first year with just basic, please, thank you, manners, to get her used to the things that we all teach, hopefully, our dogs and our children. After the first year, she then was taken for a few weeks to further training on harness and all the commands that are pertinent to guiding. She is a dog that is with CNIB for blind or sight impaired people. Because she has a personality that you're not seeing right now through the lens, Katie did not quite make it. She was this close. Because of that, and because of that same personality, she became part of their ambassador program. CNIB has 3 different programs: guide dogs, ambassador, and buddy program. The buddy program works with pairing dogs with children when they're young, and they grow together until the time is right for them to work together. Guide dogs are the ones that we all commonly know, and the ambassador program is used to teach people in the community, promote what CNIB is all about, help create awareness. Certainly during COVID times, we have not been as active. Before COVID, we were going to schools and presentations and really out and about. Now we are out in the community and, grocery stores, the odd coffee shop, parks, just walking in town. And it has been very interesting for me because the vest is not enough to stop people from breaking all the rules. So I have taken it upon myself to help people understand that you can't just bring your dog to meet Katie when we're walking about. You can't just put your hand and say, hi, Katie, because technically she is a guide dog. She needs to take me safely where I need to go. And if people interfere, that task will be impossible, especially with Katie, who's extremely friendly, a very happy-go-lucky. So that's what we do these days. She will be an ambassador dog who lives with me at our house. She is a dog when she's not working, typical dog. But when she's working, and she loves it. She loves to be out looking at stuff. Katie, stand up. Look at the camera, say hi. This is Katie. We are considered a partnership. I am her partner, and we go together everywhere I go. We're so connected that when she's a dog at home, she still follows me everywhere I go. So yes, it's mostly creating awareness. The CNIB Guide Dog Foundation is open if anybody's interested for more details, in-depth details. For those of you who live in Ottawa, there was a very famous pup that was a classmate of Katie's who was being puppy raised by the senators. He has now moved on. I don't know if he became a guide dog or not. So an interesting tidbit about guide dogs is that 50% of the dogs don't cut it. The racing and the bringing up of these dogs requires an incredible amount of training. And we're definitely very supported by the organization in teaching us how to move about. That's it. Katie said this enough. She's going to bed. I don't know if you have any questions that I could ask. But our training right now continues on every day. We are at about everything I do, from my Tai Chi classes to going into stores to visiting any indoor place. Katie comes with me, and again, for me, it's just a matter of educating people who might not know or might be reluctant as to the work that she does. I have been asked many times how hard it would be to see her go to work for a blind person. And when you see and live with these dogs, what they offer is beyond anything I ever imagined. It really would be a pleasure to have Katie live and work for somebody who really needs that kind of work, guiding. For me personally, my take has been no different than raising my own children. And it's to give them wings and make them the best they can be so that they can make a good impact on the lives of other people. Any questions?
My one question would be, what way can people get involved? Like, what is the first thing to the next step for people to get involved if they're interested? Or if they know who it would be.
In becoming a puppy racer is what we call it. It's simply a phone call to CNIB. Like, look it up. And in my area, it was a glitch at that point. They were looking for puppy racers, and there were some ads in the paper and some posters in the coffee shops. And that's how I got in touch with them. And from there we went. So it's very simple. Right now, because of COVID, they don't have any dogs available. Also to note, these puppies, the bloodline comes from Australia. The majority of the puppies right now do come from Australia. It's a different personality, for lack of a better word. The puppies that have the bloodline are a little bit more subdued. Katie does not have the bloodline. She's purebred, and she can be exuberant, to say the least. So there's quite a difference. But because of COVID, they're not bringing any new puppies. They're training the puppies that they had available and still placing them, and hoping to work on something for the future, because the need is huge. So a couple of things that you can do is being a puppy racer, or if you have some money that you want to donate to support, then you go to the CNIB Foundation.
Thank you very much.